So summer is upon us. It is May. And the best thing I like about summer is the heat, the hot weather. I like hot weather. It's time to bust out, the short-cut tops and the short skirts. It makes me look a bit gay, though. I went to Macy's to shop for more beach apparel. And on my way out, there's this really cute girl in the elevator. Oh, yeah. And she was on her cell phone, and she's talking to her friend. And she looked at me, and I looked at her. And she tells her friend on her cell phone, "Sarah, I'm going to have to get off the phone with you because there's this really cute guy sitting next to me." And before I can say anything, she says, "Sorry for lying. I really wanted to get off the phone with you." Oh, yeah. I like the beach. I notice that people like it when I go to the beach because whenever I take off my shirt, they feel good about themselves. I also notice my body is like the sun. When I take off my shirt, sometimes people look away really fast. There's this one woman who looked at me directly, and she's blind now. My body is very pale. One time I went into the water and I heard a shark say to another shark, "Don't eat him yet. He's not cooked all the way." A friend suggested to get a better body, so she told me to go to the gym. I signed up for the gym 2 years ago, and I pass it every day on my way to Krispy Kreme. Summer is also great for road tripping. I just got back from San Diego. I didn't drive over there, I hitchhiked. I like hitchhiking. You get to reinvent yourself, tell a story. Yesterday I was the youngest brain surgeon at USC. Who knows what I'll be tomorrow. I went to SeaWorld for the first time over there. And I didn't know there was a seafood restaurant in the park. I was eating a fish sandwich and I thought, oh my God, I'm eating an underachiever. One of the great things about San Diego is the amount of hippies there. I mean, it's great. I mean, if you like conspiracy theories. There's one hippie that was talking about 2012. Here's my take on 2012. If December 21st, 2012 is not the end of the world, I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of babies born on September 20th, 2013. I was going to stay there for a bit longer, but it's too expensive. I was at a store, and water bottle cost $4.50. I gave the cashier $4. He said, "Where's my change?" I said, "Change comes from within." I'm trying to save money. I really am. I really am trying to save money. I bought a self-help book called Living Life, $5 a day. It costs $6.
Did you know CoverGirl makes your eyelashes 3 times longer? Ladies, you should know this. CoverGirl should make condoms. You know what? This is alright. This is alright. I like it. I was at school, and it's my first semester. I just finished college. And all the clubs are like the same, so I wanted to create my own clubs. I created this one club, it's called the Premature Ejaculators. But everyone left early, so it didn't really work out. I created this one club called the ADD Focus Group, but no one can really pay, oh look at me, attention. But college is wild, man. I like it. A lot of marijuana. Who knew? I remember the first time I used marijuana when I was driving, so it was like a double whammy. And while I was driving stoned, I saw a dead baby ghost, and it turned out to be a paper napkin. A lot of people say, "Do you drink, Ricky? Do you drink at all?" No, I don't drink. I don't like drinking. And it comes from experience, and I'll tell you. When I was a little kid, I was waiting across from a bar at a bus station, and there was a nun right next to me. And this drunk comes right out of the bar. So he runs across the street, grabs the nun, and starts wailing on her. I mean, wailing on her. So she's laid out. And the whole time he's knocking her out, he says, "Not so tough, after all, are you, Batman?" Yeah, I remember my first ever toga party. That was fun. I invited my friend, and he dressed up as a goat because dyslexia had its drawbacks. Dyslexia is a very serious subject. 10 out of 2 people suffer from dyslexia. And think of the children. Think of the children. I mean, really. Dyslexic children are terrified of Christmas because that's when Satan comes to town. So I was driving today, and a cop pulled me over, which is ironic because he pulled me over for speeding, and technically he sped up to pull me over. So I was like, So he came up to me and he says, "Your eyes are a little red. Have you been drinking?" And I said, "Let me ask you a question, officer. Your eyes are a little glazed. Have you been eating donuts?"
Be a turtle. I'm gonna name it the speed of light. So that way I can boast I can run faster than the speed of light. Almost like my hamster I bought named Virginity, and then I lost it. This is the crappiest segue to another joke you've ever seen. I just spoke with my father on the phone because Father's Day is coming up. And we were talking about my childhood memories and my upbringing, good times. I remember one thing he said before he hung up that stuck to me. He said, "Wait, who is this again?" My father loved to collect beer cans. And I like saying that than saying he was an alcoholic. A lady said, "That's so rude. You shouldn't say that about your father. That's so disrespectful." Let me explain what type of father my dad was. He put me up for adoption during Lent.
Earlier today, and I love Facebook. It's probably the funnest things ever for me because I get to talk to a wall and I don't feel stupid at all. You know what I realized about Facebook though? Is if it ever closed down, it'd be total chaos. Imagine. Like people would be walking around with like zombies with like pictures of themselves. They'd be shoving it into other people's faces. Like it. Like it. It'd be like a horror movie. Like it.
Phone with her.
Dang.
I love the beach. Sometimes I'll go to the beach and I'll bury metal objects in the sand with a note attached. And the note will say, "Get a life." A lot of sharks get a lot bad rep. You hear a shark in the news, shark attacked swimmer. If a man came into my house wearing nothing but a Speedo, I'd probably attack him too. Anyways, without sharks, there'd be no Shark Week. I was watching Shark Week last year and I thought to myself, why are there so many whales? Then I realized I was watching The View.
Oh, dang.
My name is Rincon. Thank you.
Yeah. Good work, brother. Good work.
Papali Long, come on up. Yeah. We're going to have some more music. Thank you.